MLP series review, season 5, episode 5. Thanks for the memories. Uh, um, this episode is hard to judge. It's so all over the place. It has some really. It's a Rainbow Dash episode, so that's already like bottom tier. It's like, oh, this is not going to be great. But when Rainbow Dash isn't the only one on screen, it's really funny. Like when she's interacting with the main six, there are really, really funny parts. Like it's the part where like she's like, I'm not mad, and she's like, do I look mad? And she makes the face, and like it's hilarious. And it's also the part where like Pinkie Pie is like, Applejack cries on the inside, and Applejack's like, it's true. And she just crosses her legs. Like it has really, really funny parts uh outside of Rainbow Dash. And Rainbow Dash gets a song, and it's like, Rainbow Dash song. I never dig on Rainbow Dash songs. Like Find a Pet is heavily carried by Fluttershy, um, or May the Best Pet Win, whatever. Um, I can't think of a good just Rainbow Dash song like Time to Be Awesome or whatever in the movie, or like I know she has like a song in Equestria Girls too, and that one's meh. Um, but so the episode is about Tank. He's gonna sleep for hibernation, and she doesn't want him to sleep, so she's trying to stop winter from happening. A really weird fact that happens is apparently Cloudsdale moves. I guess it makes sense. It's a cloud in the sky, but like it moves around the sky. It's like a moving city, which is very strange. Oh, there's a really like again, it's not Rainbow Dash. There's a bit that they do with three ponies, and like one of them is called like Clear Skies, and then like another one is called like something skies, and they're like one of the ponies is like, where clear skies, and there's like, clear skies is right there, and he's like, what do you mean clear skies? And he's like, I'm clear sunny skies. And like it's like one of those stupid Albert Abbott and Costello jokes, and it's like that part was really funny too. Everything that's really funny in this episode has to do with Rainbow Dash interacting with main six or not Rainbow Dash, and it's because Rainbow Dash is hardly ever really funny by herself. So anyways, what happens is Rainbow Dash has to accept that Tank is gonna go into hibernation, and she cries, and the main six, except for Twilight and Applejack, cry. I'm so glad Twilight didn't. I was like, dang, Twilight, you have to be the like voice of reason here, because like Rainbow Dash is crying, and then Fluttershy's like, that's so sad, and she starts crying, and then Rarity's like, I can't see Fluttershy cry, and then she starts crying, and then Pinkie Pie starts crying, and I'm just like, dude, Twilight's not gonna cry, not over Rainbow Dash crying over not being able to see Tank for a while, and she doesn't, thank God. And then it all resolves. So my issue with this episode is it literally doesn't have a message at all. Um, I think every episode, except for the climax episodes, maybe, has had a message. Even the last episode before this, that was um your friends like knowing you, and like whatever. It's like your friends knowing you and stuff. This one just, maybe they were going for like if your pet dies, but Tank doesn't die, so it's not the same thing. Like they would be like a child would be like, oh well, the pet's just gonna go away for a while, and then like it'll come back at the end of whatever, and that's like not the same as death. So like yeah, it's I don't know if it's gonna start a trend of no messages, but it kind of bothers me that it doesn't have a message. Honestly, it would be without those three really funny parts, this episode would be like a 2.5, like middle of the road completely. But because of those three parts, I think they're really funny. Like they're really really funny. Uh I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5. Those three parts really make it like worth it to watch the episode, and I'd watch it again just to see those three parts because they're really really funny.